Yeah. Hey, it's 7 on Main. That's the location. We're Jack and you, Miss Megan, at the end of my finger.
Hey.
And welcome in. It's the Friday, Where's the Snow edition of your Carolina.
What a letdown.
Well, it was, but people got it up the road. Landrum.
I know.
We saw flakes in Spartanburg yesterday.
I mean, I know you're not supposed to like question anything that God does because I mean,
He's the big one.
Right? But I was praying. I was like, just don't let it snow because I really wanted to play in my basketball game.
Well, that was selfish of you.
Oh, it was. But I've called that from the beginning. It was all about me. It was extremely selfish. I was breaking my own kid's heart to not get snow. And they canceled the game anyway, and there was no snow. I was like, God, double whammy.
Well, it'll happen. Just calm down. Have you had your medication this morning?
I've actually had extra medication. I had 2 cups of coffee today, Jack.
You did. You were reeking of caffeine and coffee when you came in. Today's a special day. Now, I know in Union growing up. And
yep.
Sorry, I don't use that term.
You've never grown up.
I got older in Union, and I left Union. But we, on Main Street, we had a Woolworths.
Yep.
And we had a Rose's.
Yep. And
those were like dollar stores today, but they were called 10-cent stores. That's what we referred to them as teenagers, 10-cent stores. Now, F.W. Woolworth opened the first store in 1922 in New York.
Yeah.
They were called 5-cent stores in 1922. By the 60s, they were called 10-cent stores.
They doubled.
In Union.
Prices doubled.
But anyway, the first one was opened today, 1922.
I think my mom used to do commercials for the Roses.
Oh, they're still around.
I know, but I remember
they're
that.
Great.
Yeah.
They are great.
Yeah.
And
then I have the worst time saying W's and R's. So like like Woolworth, like I have to really, there's W's and R's in there. So I have to really concentrate. Woolworths.
Here, try it. Go. Ooh. Woo.
No.
Okay, well, what can I say?
That didn't work.
Tomorrow is, of course, the day that Tootsie Rolls debuted, 1893.
It's also Margarita Day.
Huh?
It's also Margarita Day.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that. Plus, 1878, the first phone book was published.
First phone book. Do you remember? They were like that thick.
Yeah.
Now we'll get them, and I'm still so surprised when they come and they're thrown on your doorstep.
The driveway.
And they're like this big.
Yeah. I think I found one in the hall desk, and I thought, why is it sitting there? I don't know if I threw it away or not. I can't remember.
But it's a little nostalgic. Like you don't want, especially with your old phone number. You're like, oh, I remember this, and this was the only way. Flipping through, making sure your alphabetical order.
Why is it standing up in the back?
I didn't know if you didn't have time to
brush it today. Why don't you tell me when it's sticking up like alfalfa?
Well, I didn't notice it till it was like on the side.
You didn't notice it till I said something?
Till it was on the side of it. There you
got any
go.
Scotch tape?
I got hairspray you can use. We'll fix you up during the break.
Look
Hair,
at that.
makeup.
It's still there.
Our hair and makeup team is really slacking
Don't touch it.
this
morning. Spit on it now.
Oh, I'm not scared of some spit, Roper.
Well, you've got some interesting stuff, and it's I have the most common reasons for couples to have arguments. Ready?
Let's see if it coincides with my list.
You've got something similar.
Go ahead.
Number 1 is not enough affection. Number 2 is lack of communications. And number 3 is not enough attention. Now, one's affection, one's attention, and one is communication.
Attention and affection are, see?
They're kind of similar, yeah.
You just gotta love on them and talk to them and listen to them, and it's easy.
And do what they say.
It's not that difficult.
If we're talking about women. Go ahead now, what you got?
This is the one, if your spouse does these things, you've hit the marriage jackpot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so let's see if any of these does any of these things. It means you've hit and I think this is aimed more towards women because it was talking about what your husbands do.
It's not the old happy wife, happy life thing.
That's a given. I mean, right? This is a given.
Yeah, it's a given.
The number 1, he says, I love you often. You can't, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't think you can say it too much because then it doesn't mean as much, but you want to hear it.
I think it gets watered down if you say it.
Yeah, you can't say it too much.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
What?
He loves his mom. Now, don't mistake that as being a mama's boy. We don't want a little baby on our hands, but you want someone because if he treats his mom with respect, he's going to teach you with respect. He's going to treat women with respect.
Well, I've had to think about it, but then I've gone back and said about Elvis, one of his finest features was he adored his mother.
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah.
Which impresses me.
Yeah.
So I guess I agree.
See, I think that's a good one.
But a mama's boy is not the same thing.
No, mama's boy is completely different.
All right,
this is a really good one, too. Still flirts with you.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Because if he's not flirting with you, there may be someone else that's flirting with you.
But flirting can be in different degrees.
Like what?
I don't know.
When's the last time you flirted, Jack Roper? When's the last time you flirted with Miss Mary?
Flirted with death on the ice driving here.
85 every day on your way to 85.
You got any more?
No, yeah, of course. He puts you before anyone else, including himself.
That's nice.
Yes.
Sure.
Makes mundane tasks fun.
Like taking out the trash?
Like taking out the trash, or just like, it's fun if you're planning like a big trip or you're doing something. Like that's fun, but it's like the little things, like they're random, like going to the park with the kids or, make that fun. That's little mundane things, right? That's mundane. Encourages you to pursue your dreams.
Right.
Comforts you when you're down. A hard worker.
I'm a hard worker.
You're a very hard worker. Surprises you and compliments you. See?
Like showing up for din-din? Is that a surprise?
If you showing up for dinner is a surprise, we may have some more things to work on.
Well, I have to take Mary.
Oh, you're home.
I have to take Mary to that room in the back left of the house.
That has that big
has a stove,
heat source thing in there.
What that room is about. Oh,
Dad,
I hope she's not watching.
Number 11, makes fun of wife on live TV. Oh, that's not on the list.
I used to get in big trouble with Mary because I'd make fun of her mother on radio. But she was dead. I mean, your mother, they don't have radio in heaven.
Okay, Jack, this goes back to number 2. He loves his mom and he loves your mom. We don't know where we're going with this. This is a Friday.
I pick on my sister-in-law. She's in Atlanta. I make fun of her casserole. She's not listening.
Yeah.
The corn casserole.
So the rule is, as long as they cannot hear us, they're fair game. Yeah, we can make fun of you. Right. Okay, cool. As long as I'm in with all the rules.
We got that figured out.
Yeah. Now that we got that figured out,
the average American. You ready for this?
Yeah.
No, this is in the nation. There are $21 billion in gift cards that have not been redeemed.
I believe that. I have 2 in my bag right now. Okay, but do y'all ever do this? Because mine are 2 right there to Lululemon, to the awesome, and I'm in athletic. The second we get off the show, like I'm changed.
How do you say that?
Lululemon.
Is that the way you say it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like awesome workout clothes, right? So I got a gift card, and I want to go get a new pair of shorts and new leggings.
You're saving up to?
Well, no, I'm not saving up. It's like, well, let me lose like 2 more pounds, and then. Then I'll
2
go.
more pounds.
Or let me make sure this looks good, and then I'll go, because I don't want to waste it on like a size that I don't,
but I told you upstairs. I said I got a gift card to Starbucks. So when you want something next door, let me buy it for you.
Okay, I'll take you up on that.
I don't mind sharing. And then I have an IHOP. I got these for my birthday. I like IHOP.
I like IHOP too. You've talked about that.
But I use them, man. Don't wait.
Don't wait. Okay.
I believe in them.
All right. Well, I'll go right after this, after the store.
You're too young, but we used to have things back called TV Top Value stamps and S&H green stamps.
Yeah.
And of course, the
green stamps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you can
and they had a store, you trade them in.
See?
A book of those was worth $3 worth.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they knew what percentage would never show up. And it's kind of like, there's got to be somebody sitting in a little office somewhere saying, well, we know only 33 1/3% of gift cards are going to come up back and be redeemed.
You're right. I need to use them like that, because then you just hold it. You're waiting for like a certain thing. Right. Okay, here's a random question that'll get us into our question of the day, because it's been a big debate on Twitter. Okay, you know the string cheese?
String cheese?
String cheese.
You mean you blow it out of a can?
No, string cheese that I know Cynthia knows about string cheese. She eats it every day. That you put in your lunchbox. It's like it's cheese that looks like a mozzarella stick, but imagine it not being fried. So the big debate is, do you bite it or do you peel it? Do you peel it back?
Well, it's kind of like, do you suck candy or crunch it?
Right. Well, they were saying before, if you bit string cheese, what are you doing? You can't even do that. But now they're saying it's okay to do that.
I would bite cheese. You have to bring one of these.
I can't believe you don't know what string cheese is. Every mom that packs it.
They're not little tiny strings.
And they could be. You could get them real little. You could get them pretty thick. Really? I'll bring some string cheese in. Well, it made me think about it, because our question of the day, which we want y'all to answer, is on our Facebook page, brought to you, of course, by Spinks, is what's the best thing to eat in a bag or a jar?
Yeah,
a bag, easy breezy, potato chips.
And a jar would have to be pickles, right?
Pickles.
Would you think?
Yeah, what else?
Have you seen the new pickles from, name a pickle company?
Kosher? Dill?
No, that's a type. No. Anyway, we got guests to talk to. So
you don't want to talk about our pickles anymore?
Let's see, Solana. Yep. and I got to do that. I got to show the picture. I'm sorry, I'll be in deep trouble.
Show it.
This is Miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's from Pickens County. I just got to do this. Let me show you. This is Little Miss Pickens County, and she will compete in the Little Miss South Carolina pageant. That's Alexis Nichols. Thank you so much.
Alexis. She looks beautiful.
Solana is here. Of course, a beautiful little dog. Pets are wonderful, and Furry Friend Friday is right here upon us.
So
there she is.
Yeah. So cute. We'll meet her next. Plus, it's Heart Month, and next week you can have your heart checked for free. This is some life-saving information. We're going to tell you when that event is and why you need to go. Coming up.
Furnishings for your Carolina are provided by Jeff Lynch, appliances, electronics, bedding, furniture.